of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Washington Huskies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Miranda. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Bringing the heat. He'll try to... There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for a deep man. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Michigan State's offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The play-action fake. Oh, they're after him. And the quick shuffle pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
Can't get him to the ground. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Miranda. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is on its way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a third. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Using the quick game. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business.
Oh, he's got some space. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Offense set on first down. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Miranda. Setting up the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got an open man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot, and that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Now facing a 3rd and long. Steps away to find some room. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Huskies come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds a crease at the 20. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and short. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fakes the grab. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Spartans are threatening in the red zone. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Back's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Mano a mano, the offense offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Off play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Wide open spaces. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Sparty! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Miranda. Pressure coming. Heaves it on the run. And incomplete on the deep ball. Oh, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Looking to scramble. Past the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
Firing to the right, complete. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got it in the middle. It's Beard. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Quarterback keeps it. Runs through the tackle. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Beard. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. So now it's second and long. They run the reverse. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun on third down. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Beard. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they can't make the connection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 20 over Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Miranda. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
This one's complete. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. To the air on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on second and long. fired. On the last play, they'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gives it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Miranda. Finds his big tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires left. Complete downfield. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The lone back's got it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. To the air, it's Miranda. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Absolutely perfect. That gets them back to within 10.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll go to the ground. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Spartans have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Beard. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Got him downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Spartans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiver group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the Grove for a long time. They're up by 19 over Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Back to pass, it's Miranda. He's got him. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
To the air on 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked.
Turning it on.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Back open in the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Touch pass on the run. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Pushes for the goal line. This time, they get him in the backfield, and they take back what he got on the previous play. Off play action. Rushes on him. Gets it to the back. He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Painter. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Fitted in the window for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
It's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give to the single back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here comes the heat. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running behind that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Just going to keep it after the snap. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Miranda. Pulls it in. At the 35, he's open. An explosive play to wrap up the third quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before. He carried some momentum for his team into the fourth quarter. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. A strike downfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They could really use a few yards here on third down, because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Washington sends out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
That's exactly the start you want from your own offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that...
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Spartans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Takes the handoff, and he's going right.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try the counter. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time, tight game. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Miranda. Finds the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Lost one deep down the right side. Catch in stride inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The official says no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would love to have back. Trailing by 3 here in the fourth quarter, just didn't hit it as flush as he would have liked.
The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hands it off. Got enough for the first. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Working on the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turner. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Scanning the field, it's Miranda. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll go back to the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. To the air on first down. Grabs it in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his back in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Makes this one, and it'll be all tied up in the final minute. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Handoff to the single running back. Pass the sticks, him still on his feet. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coffee. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Back to throw, it's Miranda. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.